Hello and welcome to Talk a Good Game. It's just finished. Newcastle United 0, West Ham United 2. Get in. What a fantastic result that is from us today. Absolutely superb. Yes, at times we rode our luck, but I thought nobody had a bad game. A lot of players had a really good game. It's going to be difficult picking your West Ham man of the match for today's game, but that is a huge win for us. Make no mistake about that one. I was dreading the game. A lot of us was dreading the game tonight. Took an early enough lead, but we got better. As the game went on, we got better and more comfortable. I am absolutely buzzing. Didn't see that one coming at all. Well done to the players. Well done to Lopetegui. I never thought I'd ever be saying that. I never thought I'd say that, but well done to Lopetegui. He got it right today. Eddie Howe's a fantastic manager, and Lopetegui just outdone him on that pitch at St. James's Park. But credit to the players as well. Every single one of them left everything out on that pitch tonight. That's a performance we've been waiting for. Superb. Well done, West Ham United. Anyway, we're going to discuss the highlights. There's a few to get through and a few individual player performances as well. But if you're new to the channel, please do subscribe. And can we all please drop a like on the video as well by clicking thumbs up, especially if you're a West Ham fan celebrating the win. A bit of a promotion for you. Christmas jumpers on sale. hammerschatstore.com. 2 different designs. This is one of them. Gonzo's weird and the other design. If you order a Christmas jumper tonight, tomorrow, we'll do it up until Wednesday night. We're going to chuck in a free pack of beer mats celebrating the win in Prague. You don't have to, no codes, nothing. Just order the Christmas jumper and I'll chuck the packet of beer mats in there as well. They're usually £7.50. Bit of a promotion. I'm feeling good. I'm excited. That was good. That was good. Sometimes we've come out of games, the Man United game, we won and you felt, oof, got away with that one. There's none of that tonight. I am feeling, I'm looking forward to doing the player ratings tomorrow. And the only other time I felt like this season, well, to be fair, Crystal Palace and Fulham maybe, but the Ipswich game was the only other one. Superb. Thank you. And James, thank you very much for the £2 super chat. Says, come on, you Irons. Great performance all around. Wow. Well done, West Ham. Well done. I'm almost speechless. Not a good idea for going live on YouTube when you're speechless. We normally do our videos at 9 a.m. in the morning after the game. We're going to do it because it's a midweek. 5 p.m. tomorrow night, we're going to be live, chatting to you guys in live chat. I'm looking forward to it because that was good. That was encouraging. I'm going to put what I think of Lopetegui, big picture, to one side because we played really well tonight. The first few minutes, I mean, they had a goal disallowed. I don't really care. That's good defending as far as I'm concerned. Kilman, seeing he's that going, stepped up, played him offside. Lucky, and I don't think we got lucky. That is good defending. But we made it 1-0 after 10 minutes. Pretty much our first attack, really. We got forward, got a corner. Emerson, lovely delivery and fantastic header by Tomas Soucek, but a really well-worked goal. The more you watch it, the more impressive it gets. Because Soucek, everybody goes, and Soucek takes a step forward and then retreats and then goes again, and it completely throws Willock off. Ends up with a free header 8 yards out into the back of the net, 1-0 West Ham. Now, we've rode our luck on a couple of occasions for the remainder of the first half. Let's not pretend it was incredible from start to finish. There was times we got lucky. I don't care. You're going to need an element of luck in most Premier League games. First one being Anthony Gordon. Tadebo sort of slips a little bit as he goes to clear it, doesn't get the contact on it, falls to Gordon, should be scoring. Good save by Fabianski. And then the other one was when Isak brought the ball down and put it wide of the post. On another day, you'd imagine that hits the back of the net. So we got away with it a little bit, but I don't care. I really don't care. When you're playing poorly as we are, you're going to concede chances. But the second half, Fabianski had nothing to do in the second half. As the game went on, the nerves calmed down a little bit. I think Newcastle were putting us under pressure a lot in the first half. Naturally, they're going to end up having opportunities. There's just how you deal with them and how you respond to them. And I think the response from the team was superb. At no point did the players let their heads go down. They kept going. They had a plan. They stuck to it. And that's possibly the first performance this season I watched and felt every single one of those players wanted it tonight. In previous games, you come away thinking he didn't play well, his attitude didn't look great, he didn't really look like he was too bothered. None of that tonight. Every single one of them left everything out there on that pitch. I thought the effort levels were immense from every single one of those players involved. And when a manager's under pressure, there's a myth in football. I hate this phrase. He's lost the changing room. And it does happen. It absolutely happens. But I feel like it gets used way too, almost like you lose 4 games in a row. Oh, he's lost the dressing room. It just feels like it's such a simple phrase to trot out without much evidence. And in fairness, it's not really been levied at Lopetegui too much by West Ham fans. But it was not. If you were wondering, I think tonight the answer is no, which may be a bit of a surprise. And doesn't mean every player is behind Lopetegui, but those who were involved tonight, I think, gave it. Honestly, I'm really, really happy. That was fantastic. Listen, thank you very much to Johnny. It says excellent performance, some slick football. Thank you for the £2 super chat there. It all helps. Thank you very much. Anyway, in the first half, we looked good. We were under the cosh quite a lot, and it was backs against the wall. But you can see what we're trying to do. We're soaking up the pressure, trying to hit them on the counter attack, and there was a few half chances to get forward. Carlos Soler's run in particular. Antonio was having a tough time. He wasn't really getting anything from the referee tonight. I don't think he had a great game. I think both sets of fans will agree, because Newcastle fans will feel they should have had a penalty. But I didn't think he had a good performance. And listen, if you're going to, I think it's fair if you're going to criticize. It's easy to criticize the referee when you lose, but difficult to do it when you win. I think you've got to be fair and do it all the time. You're going to do it. I didn't like him tonight. I thought he was letting too much go, especially in the second half when Bowen got brought down and Newcastle went forward and got put out for a corner. Kilman stopped it by a toe going through to Anthony Gordon. That was a clear foul. Anyway, half-time 1-0. I think this is an important 15 minutes for Lopetegui, because we needed that halftime whistle to come, because they were sort of really all over us and we're struggling to get out of our box for the last 5-10 minutes of that half. Halftime came around, we made it through to them. We came out in the second half, and I thought we just looked calmer. I thought we looked confident, much calmer, comfortable. I thought that second half performance from us today was the best I've seen us play over the 45-minute period this season. Now, the bar's not high at the moment, but I just think there was a fatigue on show, certainly, but I do feel like it was pretty easy for us in the second half. Obviously, the second goal helps, but I did feel like we cruised through the second half against Newcastle tonight. Anyway, 10 minutes into the second half, and we made it. 10 minutes in the first half, we scored. 10 minutes in the second half, we scored again. From the unlikeliest of goal scorers, and Adam Wan-Bissaka scored 3 times in his career. 2 of them have been at St. James's Park. So 66% of Wan-Bissaka's goals have come at St. James's Park. And I thought the Steve Cooper stat was mental. 67 games as manager in the Premier League, and he's only won at 4 grounds. I thought that was a wild stat. Well, Wan-Bissaka, 66% of goals at St. James's Park is possibly topping that. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to admit this. I'm going to be honest. When Jared Bowen kind of cuts the ball out, fantastic by him, gives it to Jared Bowen. He's running at the Newcastle defence. Adam Wan-Bissaka starts his underlapping run into the 18-yarder. I'm going to be honest. When he started doing it, I thought, no, get out of the way. I want Jared Bowen cutting inside and getting a shot off. You've just got in his way here. Shows what little I know about football. Bowen slides it through to him. The finish is fantastic. 2-0. I didn't celebrate it because I was shocked. I was shocked. And Mrs. Gio said, oh, is he offside? So I was like, no. She was like, well, why not celebrating? I was like, because I've just witnessed Adam Wan-Bissaka score a goal and we're 2-0 up at St. James's Park. I just couldn't. I don't know. I just didn't react. I was gobsmacked at what I was witnessing. But from then on, I thought it was really good from us tonight. It was really, really good. Lopetegui got his tactics right, his lineup right, his substitutions right. Taribo was forced, but even bringing on Rodriguez and Irving just to solidify it. thought maybe Antonio could have went off 5 minutes earlier, but Ings came on. I thought he gave that injection of energy when we needed it further up. He was getting back and helping, dropping in so that Bowen could have a breather as and when required. That performance had, honestly, genuinely, I thought it was absolutely fantastic. I'm just going to click on this. I tend not to click on comments in the review, otherwise we'll be here all night. But that's the point of the show tomorrow night, to click on everyone's comments. But this one's from Bernard, who's a Villa fan, and says, what a performance. You had a real commitment from all of your players. They're behind your manager. Terrific, especially Paqueta and Antonio. Wow. And I'm just putting that out there because it's a neutral's perspective. We can be a bit biased. I appreciate right now, I'm probably biased in favour of all the players. I'm way to start talking about some of our players as if I've just witnessed Xavi and Iniesta in midfield. I know I haven't. But I'm that happy with Carlos Soler and Lucas Paqueta. I'm a way to brag about them as if they were Xavi and Iniesta in their prime at Barcelona. I thought those two were fantastic. Honestly, I'm not going to get hung up on who people choose as their man of match night. There's a lot of contenders. I thought Kilman was faultless at the back. I thought Wan-Bissaka was fantastic, got the goal. I thought the midfield functioned really, really well. I thought Somerville looked busy. I thought Bowen looked fantastic. Antonio was busy. I hope Michael Antonio loses his passport more often. He was good tonight, and we needed that. If you go to somewhere like Newcastle, you need everybody to turn up. Lopetegui got that tonight. All 11 players turned up and gave a performance. Some slightly better than others, but our worst performing players still played well. Emerson, I don't mean pick on him, but Emerson, for example, wasn't one of the man of match contenders, still had a good game. Fantastic all-round performance. But I thought that midfield, sensational. Carlos Soler, Lucas Paqueta, absolutely fantastic. I thoroughly enjoyed watching them in there. Really, really enjoyed them two playing together, almost said with each other there. Really enjoyed them too. And it reminded me, can I just say, about in regards to of trust, okay? Just trust. It reminded me of Payet and Lanzini. I'm not comparing ability or anything like that, or style, just the trust in each other. When we had Dimitri and Manu, they used to play 5, 6, 7, 8 yard passes between each other. And quite often, Lanzini would be marked and Payet would still give him the ball. And basically, it was saying, you're that good. I know you're going to get it and you're going to give it back to me in one touch. It was quick football between those two. And I thought I witnessed that a little bit tonight with Carlos Soler and Lucas Paqueta. I thought the passing between them was brilliant. And not just those two, all over the pitch. They were taking it off players, giving it to other teammates. Them two were absolutely fantastic. That's the performance we've been waiting for from Carlos. So, of course, it begs the question, why have we not tried him in midfield sooner? But at least we've got an answer going forward, which is who do we play in midfield? Well, that's it. That's your midfield. No Alvarez, no Rodriguez, and good luck. You know what? I know he's suspended for the Arsenal game. Good luck, Kudus, getting into that team off that performance. That was a balanced side out there tonight. And this Newcastle are no mugs. That's a difficult game to play, and I think we made it look easy at times out there. I'm absolutely stunned by our performance. Listen, Paul, thank you so much for a £10 super chat. Paul says, great match. I was on the same edge all match. I was a bit worried, especially when Callum Wilson came on. I wanted to clamber behind the sofa and watch the rest of the game. And to be fair, while I say that jokingly, I was pretty chilled out. I thought we were comfortable out there. Best performance that I've seen from Wan-Bissaka in a West Ham shirt easily. I think much more disciplined out there tonight. I think I felt like it was a little bit back to basics, and that's not meant as a criticism. That's meant as credit to the manager, because I've had a lot to say about him even before he was the West Ham head coach, before you even employed him. I didn't want him. I made my feelings clear. I like to think I shut up over the summer because I don't want to piss on people's fireworks. People are getting excited. The last thing you want is a gobby, opinionated Scotsman on a webcam every week whinging. But I was hoping he would prove me wrong. And up until 8 p.m. tonight, I felt like he'd proved me correct. I didn't like it. But I was dreading tonight's game. I thought we were going to get battered. I was convinced we were getting a hammering tonight. But listen, he looks like he's been sleeping rough for the last couple of weeks. He got it spot on tonight. The lineup spot on, tactics spot on, everything. We're doing player ratings tomorrow. Myself and Gonzo do player ratings for every single game on Patreon. I think I'm gonna be giving Lopetegui a 10 out of 10. Honestly, I'm gonna give him a 10 out of 10. Perfect from Lopetegui tonight, and some of the players tonight were fantastic. I'm gonna wake up a lot of days this season. I've woke up grumpy the following day because of how West Ham played and not looking forward to the next match. I'm going to wake up tomorrow buzzing off the back of that one, actually. I'm hoping my friends that don't support West Ham start taking the piss out of me again because I've actually missed it. They felt that sorry for me. They've left me alone over the last few weeks, and they just don't mention West Ham getting beat to me anymore. They don't take the piss out of me. I'm hoping now they'll start, if we get battered by Arsenal, I'm hoping they take the piss out of me again. Yeah, that's lifted a dark cloud for a few days at least anyway. Well done, Gaffer, and well done, players, tonight. I've got absolutely no complaints. I'm really looking forward to chatting to Gonzo tomorrow about all that. We cruise through that game. Big win. This is a big win for Lopetegui, and it's a big win for West Ham. It gives us a little bit of a sigh of relief, doesn't it? And some of those players needed that performance and confidence boost. And I caught a little bit of what Jared Bowen said before the game, and I like the cut of his jib, which is, the players are acknowledging we've not been good enough so far. They're not pretending. Whereas I think sometimes in the past, the players have called the fans out a little bit, saying, "Hey, what do you expect?" And basically said Bowen said it starts tonight. It did. I thought he was absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Anyway, right then, I'm going to disappear. Before I do, please stick around for the next minute because Christmas jumpers, get the beer mats for free. Fan cams, this is the one. Fan cams. If you want to send us your reaction to tonight's game, please send it in to us. hammerschatpatron@gmail.com. Get your phone, record it in landscape mode. We transfer it. This is important. We transfer it to hammerschatpatron@gmail.com, and we will put it up across our 2 YouTube channels tomorrow. But it must be with us by 7 p.m. tomorrow night because we will not be uploading them on Wednesday onwards. We'll be back to our usual content, just so our subscribers are aware what content's going up when. So get your fan cams in. Anything about tonight's game, get them in. I'm looking forward to seeing what some of you got to say. Anyway, thank you for joining me. My man of match, Jared Bowen. I'm going to give it to Jared Bowen. I thought he was sensational in the second half. Not quiet in the first half. I thought Paqueta had a really good game, but a few iffy moments. I thought Solar had a really good game, but tired. Wan-Bissaka had a fantastic game, but I just think Jared Bowen, at times tonight, in my opinion, looked like the best player on the pitch. Now, I'm going to watch the game back tomorrow. I might change my mind and give it to one of the other 3 I've mentioned because I thought those 4 were superb tonight. But I'll give it to Bowen. But like I said, take your pick. If someone's saying, "Oh, no, it's Solar," I'm not going to disagree. I completely get it. Anyway, 3 points to West Ham. Clean sheet for West Ham. Big win for Lopetegui. I'm off. If you've enjoyed this video, please do drop a like on it. Let's see if we can get 1,000 likes because West Ham won a game. Subscribe to the channel. 5 p.m. tomorrow night. I'll catch you then.